let's get into it because this has been a hot topic. Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. You already know it's your girl Siani Page. So if you are new here or if you're a returning subscriber, make sure you click that like button. Now if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do so right now. And of course, if you're already subscribed and you're tuning in, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you stay until the end because today we're going to be spilling some tea. No, the tea is really hot. And y'all, this has been too much of a hot topic for me not to give my input. Mind you, I've been wanting to, but I haven't really said anything on my like social media. Really has been like going crazy on social media, and I'm like, listen, keep it on the hush. But I'm like, let me just do a little YouTube video on it because this is something that I always get asked a lot, and I don't know why, but we're gonna get into that in this video. Now, the topic at hand is dating, and would you be going to the Cheesecake Factory if a guy asked you on a date? Okay, we're gonna get into this because I'm gonna kind of make this about me because it's my channel, but kind of gonna be speaking like a little bit more general, just about some things that I personally don't like about dating right now. But no, I do not date right now. So let's get into it. Reasons why I don't date. And y'all, this is completely like unscripted. This is just like a light bulb was like, girl, do this video. But yeah, let's start with this. So the first reason I do not date because I feel like people are so cringy nowadays. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, y'all, but people are mad cringy. Like, sliding in my DM talking crazy is not cute at all. Like, just have some type of like smoothness about it. Nah, people jump in your DM and they just be talking straight crazy. Like, they just bold with it. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not feeling that because I feel like if you're in my DM, like, if you're in my DM acting like that, that means you're probably in other people's DM. And imagine if we get together, people gonna be like, ew, she talked to him. And no, like, at least if you're approaching a woman or somebody that you think is beautiful or pretty in a, you know, respectful kind of way, then it's like, okay, dude slid on me real nice. You know, it has to give something. Like, you gotta be smooth, gentleman, like something, but you cannot hop in a girl's DM talking crazy. And I feel like that's what a lot of people be doing. No, certain women like that, certain girls like that, but I'm not a fan of that. Talk to me like you got some sense. But yeah, all right, that's the first reason. And y'all, like I said, this is completely unscripted. Like, this is just me just thinking about why I don't date. So next reason, I feel like people are way too like influenced by these podcasts, these people talking. Listen, everything a person says, you do not have to follow it or listen to it to a T. If you're dating a person, if you're really dating a person, only you know what you and that person have going on. Whatever you're listening to, like on a podcast or something, or someone who's giving advice, you can take that and spin it to, or like try to make it work for you. But to be completely listening to what everyone, like any and everyone is saying, and then like trying to apply it to your situation is like, no, like, don't do that. Like I said, if you think something that somebody's saying is like good information or good advice, then of course I think, okay. But like I said, people are different. 1 in 2 people are different. So imagine 1 in 1,000, 1 in 5,000. So why would you listen to one person talking about a general range of women? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. But I feel like men and women nowadays are just getting advice and just completely running with it. And that's not attractive, because if you're trying to do something that might work or might not work for another woman with me, I'm not feeling it. And vice versa of using social media people advice and applying it. Like, I don't know who that person talking about, but that person probably don't have the same personality as me. Like, I don't know, y'all, it just don't be making sense. I'll be like, people actually be listening to this, and like I said, it's cool if something resonates with you and you're like, okay, then cool, it resonates with you and you probably want to apply it to your little dating situation. That's nothing wrong with that. But for me, like, I'll hear certain things people say and I can agree and disagree on certain things, but am I gonna use that generally apply to one person that I'm trying to date? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna see what's working for me and that person and then assess as needed. Like, yeah, I feel like people are like really like, influencer, that's the perfect word, and I don't that's what I'm trying to be too. But yeah, speaking about like relationship and dating and stuff, people definitely just like take everything very like literal when it comes to that and listening to these things. It's like, okay, dang, we really about to get into some things. Like Queen says, we're really about to get into it. I seen this popular guy on Instagram yesterday, and like, I guess he gives like life advice or whatever the case is. He gives like advice for like men, and I actually do like his page. Like, I like some of the things that he says. But one of the guys, a guy was asking him like, it was something to the effect of, I don't remember verbatim, but he was basically asking, you know, I'm going on a date with this girl for the first time. I'm going on a date with this girl for the first time, and like, I want to bring her something. I know like flowers is like a gentleman like thing to do, or I guess he was asking like about that. What should he bring her? And I was like, you know what? I never thought about that. When you simply think about it, it's like, yes, flowers. Most girls, I know I love flowers, and for you to bring it on a date is just like, it's cute, it's nice, and it's, you know, it's something to be like the gentleman like, and to show the girl you really care about her, or, you know, you're really wanting to get to know her, right? It's just a nice gesture, period. I'll leave it at that. And the guy who was giving the advice, he was like, you know, sometimes flowers might be too much for a woman, or they might think it's like moving too fast. Now, that depends on what type of woman you're dating and who it is. Like, yes, I agree. He gave him another option of something to bring, but this is what I mean when taking things too literal that people are saying. Even if you're not going to give a woman flowers, just like he said, it doesn't have to be flowers. It can be a candle. It can be a bottle of wine, whatever it is, or whatever example he was using. Yes, I agree with that. But me personally, I wouldn't think it was too much if I was dating somebody. Like, I would love flowers, but if this person and I are talking for a while and I happen to mention something like simple that I like if I did mention I like a bottle of wine or a bottle of candy, like chocolate, like a box of chocolates, like anything like that, if I was to mention that and you brought it, I would be like, that's so cute. But yeah, it's just like he's saying, that is not have to buy. I guess what his point was, you don't have to buy a woman flowers if you feel like that's too much. She might feel like it's too much. Like, there are other options, and that's what I mean. You don't have to take everything these influencers say literal. Use what you can and assess as needed with the person that you're dating, because every woman is not the same, every man is not the same, everyone's not the same. Leave it at that, period. So yeah, that's a good example. The third reason, people do not know what dating is. Listen, I've been saying this. Do not come to me talking about no talking stage. What is that? What is a talking stage? I personally don't know what that is. I don't indulge in no talking stages. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means. This is not grade school. Yeah, in our 20s right now, talking stages, baby, leave that out the vocabulary. I don't know what that is, but talking. But yes, I don't think people really know what dating means. To me, and this is the thing, to me, dating means getting to know one person, two people, three people, however many people it is, but it's not serious. I feel like dating is that point leading up to being in a relationship and being committed, or, you know, just only with that one person. And you guys are making a conscious decision to take it to that next step. Now, a lot of people be thinking that dating means, oh, just because he likes me and I like him, I gotta cut everybody off and just be with that one person. I mean, like I said, every person is different. To me, I'm gonna let a person know real quick, listen, I'm not stopping talking to this person, that person, just for you if I'm just getting to know you. Am I making sense, y'all? I don't know if I'm making sense, but when I say now, being in a relationship is you and another person. That's a conscious decision between you and one person to be together, just y'all two. No, nobody else is in that space, in that mix, nothing. And so that's what people mean when they say don't put all your eggs in one basket, essentially, because yeah, you're dating, you're seeing what you like, seeing what you don't like, just getting to know the person, getting to know yourself. I'm telling you, the amount of times that I feel like just interacting with a guy and then wanting to be like, I guess, me not talking to other people, I'm just like, honey, that doesn't make no sense to me, because we're not in a relationship. We're not in a relationship. So why are you upset that I'm going out with other people, I'm seeing other people, I'm talking on the phone or texting other people? Why does that matter to you if we're not in a relationship? Like, I don't know. I feel like dating is like a period between being in a relationship and being serious. Like, dating is, of course, what do they say? You date to marry? I don't know. But yeah, I know they say like you date to marry, and it's true. Like, you want to be intentional about, like, I want to be intentional about people that I'm letting in my space and my energy, that I'm letting into my space, that have, you know, immediate access with my energy and how my day is going and how I'm feeling throughout the day. So yeah, I think it's okay to, you know, get to know what I like, who I like, and just go from there. Now, if I say, now we both say, okay, we're in an exclusive relationship or whatever the case is, that's different. But I feel like nowadays people just don't know how to date. They see, if nobody ever asked me to be their girlfriend, nobody ever asked me to be exclusive with them and all that great, amazing stuff, I can date who I want, and so can you. I ain't just saying that I can do what I want. You can too, as long as you're upfront about it. But once you say, will you be my girlfriend? Yes, I'll be a girlfriend. No, once you ask, will you be my girlfriend? And I say yes, everybody else is out the picture, and it's just you and I. But yeah, that's why I just feel like people do not know what dating is. It would like to, you know, just be, you know, meet people and go out and stuff like that. And this is where the Cheesecake Factory is going to come in. But I never hang out with nobody like we probably gotta make a part 2 for this. And now getting to the last part. But anyway, yeah, let's get into the Cheesecake Factory. Now, if y'all haven't heard of this is where those lists are coming from. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Listen, I'll say this, and I'll say this and I'll leave it at that. Kind of like Alicia was saying in her video, when you see a woman and she's already used to a certain type of lifestyle and a type of living and stuff like that, she's used to what it seems like she's used to, like, giving, when a woman's used to like giving herself, treating herself to certain things. It's kind of like this. Do not come into a woman's life trying to unspoil her, basically, because if a woman is already treating herself to $100 massages, she's already treating herself to $300 dinners, and she's already just loving this, you know, kind of level of going out in event spaces and stuff like that, and you're coming into her life, I feel like you gotta either be on that same level with her or up it. Because with me, like on that list was like fast food restaurants and all this stuff. Now let me say this, I'm not too good to eat at no place, but for a first date, we're just getting to know each other, we're setting up, you know, this could possibly be a relationship. I want to, like, we should both be feeling good. Because think about it, what if a woman came out and like all this that I'm saying is just general space and things that I've heard and things that I've agreed and disagreed with women. Don't get me wrong, I love Cheesecake Factory. Like, the ambiance is mad cute, is mad pretty. Yeah, it's a vibey place. And this is not even talking about the Cheesecake Factory, this is talking about those lists, basically. Listen, to say a woman, I'm just thinking, like, the stuff that was on that list, why would a woman as a first date, and this is first date, I found so many nice places just using other social media platforms that are not costly, that still give the same ambiance. They're not $1,000 dinners. They're nice ambiance, nice space, nice atmosphere, beautiful decor, and it's not $1,000 and $2,000 for the bill. And I've taken myself to these places, or going with people that I'm cool with, or whatever the case may be. So I feel like on a first date, like, all I'm gonna say is this: broaden your horizons if you're dealing with a certain type of woman, basically, or if you're dealing with a certain type of person. Just broaden your horizons, and the main thing is to worry less about what social media thinks you should be doing with your partner, and more about what y'all discuss. If your woman tells you, or if your person tells you, I would love to go to like Burger King for a first date, take your date to Burger King, and that's between you and them. That has nothing to do with every other woman. But me, I'm saying, for me personally, I think when going on a first date, you should always just a lot of effort, thought, and a good time into it. Even if, because this is the thing that I think people were getting at, somebody thinking they're too good to go into a certain place. Like, and now this is just general conversation right now with the camera. I think people were thinking, oh, somebody thinks they're too good to go to a certain restaurant. It's not even about that. It's just like, if somebody's used to something, or they feel like, you know, I really want my partner to treat me like this, go with the flow. Go with whatever type of partner that you have, is what I would say. You really just have to know who you're dealing with, who you're dating. That's all it is. Like, stop trying to talk women out of wanting more for themselves. Nobody's saying they're too good to go to no place. But on a first date, think about it. All that stuff on that list didn't make no sense. Why would you be going to a man's family function on the first date? Why would you be going to, like, some of those things just didn't make sense. And I think people was just equating what one person said to generalize women, like women, how she deserves to be treated, or where she should be going on a first date. Listen, me personally, let's just say that list was Alicia. I hope she pops back up on social media. Those are just a few things just that I wanted to mention. And we had to definitely get into that Cheesecake Factory debate for a little bit. I didn't really go in depth, but y'all let me know if y'all want to do a part 2. And like I said, I can only speak to what I know. So that's my little input, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. If you stayed into the end, go down to the comment section and leave a red heart. If you stayed to the end, don't forget to like, make sure you comment, chime in. Not too much, and make sure you subscribe, because I'm gonna have more videos coming for y'all. All right.